The object of Taxi Chronicles is to allow real riders with real stories, share their experience and enhance your life. So sit back and enjoy the journey. Morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another rider. Today we have a lovely lady all the way from Italy, but she's living in London and she's a tour guide, and she's going to tell us why she became a tour guide and why she moved to London and what it's like. So nice to have you here today, Raffaella.
Hello, nice to be here.
So why a tour guide and why London?
Well, that's two different questions. Why London? London came kind of by chance. I met a lovely British man in Italy, and I decided to move in with him. So here I am.
Oh, love, true love then. Okay,
Absolutely.
That's interesting. And then why the tour guide industry, and how long have you been in there?
Well, I used to be a tour manager working with musicians, and I moved to London, looked for jobs, and I decided to start this new career and become a tour guide for British and American tourists traveling across Europe.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so how long have you been a tour guide?
Ooh, that was a long time ago. Started somewhere around 1999.
Okay, oh, it's a while then. Okay, that's good. And what have you learned about the tour guide industry that you wish you knew when you had started?
It's a very interesting job. It's kind of tiring, long hours, lots of preparation. It's a very satisfying job. I like it. So I learned a few rules. Rule number 1, never assume, and don't take anything for granted. There is always the possibility that things might be different from what you think.
Okay.
So always be prepared.
And can you give us an example where they're always being prepared?
Oh, just the moment you say, I'll see you at 12 o'clock at the fountain, you can't miss it. It's in the middle of the square. A fountain is probably covered by scaffolding and nowhere to be seen. So that's a simple little example, but you have to try to foresee problems in order to avoid them. So work in advance, let's say.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you plan problems out.
Yes.
Okay. So, as a tour guide, how do you become a tour guide? What do you have to do? A degree? Do you have to do courses?
Yes, there is a license. Especially, I took it in Italy. So you have to study, and then you have to pass an exam, and then you receive your badge, your license. I mean, I say badge because you always wear something around your neck. Lanyard. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Too early to remember that word. Yeah, but obviously in the UK there are the wonderful blue badge guides, the local guides here in London. I mean, everywhere you go in the UK you can find wonderful professionals and specialists that have trained thoroughly for what they do.
Mm-hmm. So how long was your course in Italy?
It was about 6 months. Depends what you do. You can become a tour manager, and that's one course. Or you can become a local guide, a local specialist. That's the other way. And I took both, so it took about 1 year or so.
Okay. Was it intense?
Oh, no, it's much work in progress, because there is so much you learn as you work, as you travel, as you meet people. So I think the most important point is to be patient and to keep working, to keep training, to keep learning. And yeah, it's a good job. Obviously, we had 2 years of nothing. Yeah. So we've been heavily hit by the pandemic, but now we're back on the road, so
That's
it's good.
Do you have a love for history?
I do, yes.
What's your favourite period of time?
Well, I come from Italy, so I'm in love with Roman history. But not only, I mean, there is a lot to learn from every age that we look into. Now, I always say that as you travel across cities, you travel across time. So one place might be still reminding you of the Middle Ages, one place is maybe mostly stuck in the Renaissance, somewhere else maybe it's more modern. So it's a good way to be time travelers, to travel across the world.
Okay. You live in London?
I do, yes.
Have you ever considered being a tour guide in London as well?
I have, and it takes about, on and off, maybe 2 years to become a blue badge guide in London.
Really?
Problem being that I am always on the road with my job, and it's difficult for me to stay put for a very long time. So maybe later on I will do something like that. Most of my colleagues did step into this other job.
So the Italian tour guides all come to London and do the London tour guide?
No. I mean, don't mean Italian tour guides. I mean tour guides in general, tour managers. Very often after they've worked for many years on the road, then they start considering becoming local and maybe just working
have
locally.
An easier life.
Yeah.
Okay. What does the future hold for you?
Well, a lot of interesting places to see and new faces to meet. I'm actually going to meet 33 of them in a few minutes in London, St. Pancras. St. Pancras International train station. We're off to Italy, but first we travel by Eurostar to Paris, and then Paris down to the coast, and then off onto Italy.
And what part of Italy?
We're going northwest.
Is
So the Riviera of the flowers.
Is that your speciality?
No. I go wherever I'm sent, and so I focus on the job as I am assigned to a specific job. My speciality, probably, if I had to say, one is Ravenna. That's northeast coast of Italy. Great place. So please do check it out.
Is that the Renaissance era or the Roman era?
Oh, that's the part of the world where the Roman Empire ended its days. So it's a very ancient history of
that's good.
late Roman, early Byzantine, wonderful, beautiful mosaics and great food. So I look forward to my next journey over there, but not for a month yet.
Okay. You've been a great guest. My last question to you is, where can people find you if they want to use your services? Are you on social media?
I am. My name is Raffaella Golinucci.
Do you want to spell that for everybody?
That would be helpful, yeah?
If that's is it on Instagram?
Yes, I'll give you my full name. It's Raffaella. That's my first name, Raffaella. And Golinucci is Golinucci. Well, very nice meeting you. Safe driving, and see you on another trip. Bye-bye.
Bye. And thanks a lot for that. Do not forget to listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where we interview people from around the world who've invested in Africa and hear what it's truly like. In the meanwhile, do not forget, you can check out Raffaella's Instagram handle on the link below. We hope that episode enhanced your life. We post an interview every day, as well as vlogging on our social media channels. Don't forget to subscribe to get our latest episode.